Oh, my bad. Sorry, guys. See, thanks, Easy. Thanks, bro. Well, like we were talking about, we tapped into this weekly buy side here. Daily is pretty bullish. We tapped into that daily on Friday and skyrocketed there, taking out these highs. We do have this daily bullish fair value gap above us. So we tapped in Friday, then we took out these highs. This morning, we took out this low here. We had this new day opening gap this morning. If we toggle regular trading hours on, we had this gap from Friday's close to this morning's open. So we dropped down, we took out some sell side, and then drove up higher, closing in this gap and taking out Friday's high. So took out these lows here and then drove higher. So we do have this 15-minute, which also tapped into this hourly. So pretty bullish here. We could drive up into this daily fair value gap here at 4446.50. So nice market structure shift here. Let's get on one of these practice ones. So if you're not aware, Top Step has a sale going on until Monday or until tonight at midnight. So code veterans11. Go over to topstep.com and grab yourself a 50K. It's only for the 50Ks. Grab yourself a 50K combine for $11. Right? There's no limit on how many you can get. You just can only have 3 funded accounts at one time with Top Step. So let's see here. We have this low, high, lower low. So we could possibly use these last 3 up close candles as a support here. This 1 minute. Where's my 1 minute? Okay, put this disclaimer there. What is the silver bullet? So a silver bullet happens between kill zone hours. So you have London session, You have two silver bullet hours during the New York session, AM and PM. There's even not a lot of people know that there's a pre-New York from 7 to 8:30. Ooh, there's a silver bullet from 7 to 8:30. So what it is we're waiting for between 2 o'clock New York time and 3 o'clock New York time. We're waiting for some sort of sweep of liquidity. Then we're looking for some big displacement, like a big move like this down. And then we're waiting for a small break in market structure. And then we're waiting for like these gaps, fair value gap, to enter. So the morning one is from 10 to 11. Then we have one from 2 to 3. And there's actually a third one in the PM session from 3 to 4. More specifically, like a 3:15 to 3:45 macro. So we're still inside of this 15-minute. So just waiting. I would like time to line up here. So closer to this 2 o'clock hour. So again, we've tapped into this 15-minute. We've also tapped into this 1 hour fair value gap here to here. So we mark this up. Make this green. So we're pretty bullish here. Would really need us to displace lower between these lows here. If we're gonna go bearish. We tapped in here, 8:30 open, just below it. So I like that. I like we created this high here. So if we can break up, I like this target here. So what we could be doing here is building up a lot of liquidity to be ran, right? Traditional retail, this is a trend line, so a lot of people selling at the top of here. So we are respecting this 1 hour fair value gap and this 15-minute bullish fair value gap. So I'll make this blue. So green and blue are going to be bullish. Anything red, orange are going to be bearish. And then yellow are going to be like any gaps, like true gaps or voids. Another thing to look out for, though, if you know the probabilities of having a winning trade during the lunch session. Hey, what's up, Surfskate? Let's see. He said, just curious if you know the probabilities of having a winning trade during the lunch session. I don't know the probabilities, but the lunch session macro, you can actually build a model and use that as your one model if you wanted to. For example, here on the 1 minute, we did have a small run in here. It wasn't the best or the cleanest, but we were rejecting out of this weekly. We had this huge volume break to the downside, and then we had this small gap. So if you're a silver bullet trader, usually we shoot for 5 to 10 points. 5 points being your quick scalp, right? So if you were to catch this down for 5, there's your 5 right there, right at that low. If we didn't, we drove higher a little bit, but then ultimately we took it out again, right? Usually I like the lunch session to, if you look at 15-minute areas of liquidity as a target, right? So we drove here. If you look at, let's see where we're at here in the 1 minute. Here, okay. So if you're looking here, we drop to the 15. Let's see if it works here. Then let's say you entered here, then your target would be this previous 15-minute candle's low as a lunch run liquidity down, right? Or you can use ICT market structure, premium and discount, this whole run up, right, from low to high. Let's see, or even on the 5 minute, I think is better. This last push up from here to here, targeting at least back down into like a 50% here below. But this previous 15 minutes low in there, and as you can see, we take it out there. So hopefully it helps answer your question for the lunch session. Another possibility is we build up a lot of liquidity here. We take it out and then we drop back into the range for these cells, this sell side here. That is another potential. If we look at the 1 hour, it looks clean, like a clean support, like retail support, right? Would be here, this area. If you're trading retail, this is a whole zone, right? That's support. People would say, oh, look, resistance turns support. And then we have another area of resistance here. So what I see is a run on liquidity and then another run on liquidity for buyers down here, right? So that's what I'm seeing. But I need a good break below this 44.22. I think it's a 5 minute, yeah. So I need something to give me clear direction down, maybe at least off the 5. It doesn't have to be a 15 minute, but at least off the 5. if anyone's interested, we do trade live Tuesday through Thursday in Discord. One-time payment, $50, lifetime access. So very cheap entry, $50 gets you in for lifetime access. So super cheap. I mean, you probably go out to eat for $50. So yeah, links in the description. I can also drop the link in the chat. We trade live Tuesday through Thursday from 10 to 11 a.m. New York Eastern Standard Time. So we're still respecting that 1 hour fair value gap here. Minute. 3. We have lower on the 15. This small area here. This one here. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Appreciate you guys. Got 7 likes. So I want to start doing this at least once a week on YouTube. But we do this 3 days a week in Discord live. Monday mornings we have a boot camp. So we were going live this morning from 9 a.m. to 11. We caught some nice buys here off of this run up. I'm taking out these highs. So it was a nice buy this morning. We're just beneath 830. I would like to continue to run higher to this daily buy side here and the daily fair value gap. Respecting this 1 hour and 15 minute fair value gap bullishly. We're just underneath 830 New York open. Let's see where we're at here. It's our lunch run. So lunch run, running the liquidity. So we open. So we opened at 10. Any advice on how to get better with silver bullet strategy? Yeah, um, top down analysis. If you can line up higher time frame, thanks the first trader. Yeah, Dylan. Advice on silver bullet. If you can line up higher time frame PD arrays, and stack them with like lower time frame, and then if those line up with time during that 10 to 11, game over, right? A lot of times you'll notice from 9:30 to 10, it's a Judas swing or a fake out, right? Like this morning we had that huge drop, right, from the opening. We opened at 8:30, then 9:30 we dropped down, right? We took out some liquidity, but then we ultimately reversed, taking out all those sellers. So typically you can catch some nice trades right around like 10 a.m. But I've noticed that if I'm a little bit more patient and wait midway through that 10 to 11, you can get the clear move and see what's really happening. So I got chopped up here, was negative on the P&L, but was able to catch the reversal back up, and ended this morning's AM session in positive P&L. So that would be my suggestion, or my tip on silver bullet strategy. For example, on Friday, we had this daily fair value gap, right? We tapped into it. Then on the 1 hour, we had market structure shift on the 1 hour, which I think is this high here. So 1 hour market structure shift left this 1 hour gap in here. So then drop down into the 1 hour. What time? 10 to 11, right? We left 2 5 minutes inside of this 1 hour. So if you're looking at the 5 minute, you can drop, okay, well, what 5 minute is it going to use? Well, let's drop down to the 1 minute. 1 minute, break a structure, fair value gap on the 1 minute. We had an order block, 2 down closed candles before the displacement. Bounced off of it twice. You can be a buyer all in here. Off of the daily and 1 hour, 5 minute, and then 1 minute, right? It stacks. Boom, boom, boom. Where was it heading? Higher time frame, daily buy side, and weekly fair value gap low up here. And where did it end on Friday? Right around there. Beautiful, right? Yeah. So it's really the key when you can look and see those and wait for those higher probability setups. You know, the higher time frame lining up with lower time frame. It's beautiful. And then the key is, though, this is the secret sauce, is matching it up with time. Time and price is the foundation. Those are the two foundational concepts when it comes to quote unquote smart money and ICT concepts. So we're getting a nice bullish move here. Again, traditional retail trend line, right? Taking out liquidity. So I like this. We're bullish off this 1 hour and 15 minute. See the 5 minute. Nice. Okay, so now if we can close the next 2.5 minutes, this 5 minute I like, right? We're stacking PD arrays. 5 minute. Nice little 1 minute in there. Again, the only thing I'm cautioning is like, you're welcome, Dylan. The only thing I'm cautioning in is like, if this is retail trend line and we're breaking, someone's going to look at this as a break and retest maybe, and then we could send it lower to take out all the buyers down to the sell side during the PM silver bullet. So that is the only thing I'm kind of like watching for. So, but as a trader, it's you gotta be able to be ready for like an if-then scenario, right? On both sides of the market, so that you can be prepared and not be shocked or surprised as much. What is the minimum amount of PD arrays you consider before entering a trade? Oh, that's a good question. Sometimes it's usually kind of like it's just time on the chart almost. Like it's something you can't really teach, or like, I know it sounds like an odd answer, but there really isn't a number for me. It's more like just like a feeling, or like when you're reading the price, time on the charts, and time during the same hour, like 10 to 11 constantly, and understanding, like seeing how price moves. You get a better feel on when to enter, when price is about to reverse, things like that, when your setup doesn't look the best. So sometimes it's something that can't really be taught, but at least I would say, to give you a hard answer, at least 2. I'll enter off of 1, but if you can stack like a 5 and a 1 minute, or a 15 and a 5 minute together, or a 15 and a 5 and a 1, money. At least 2. Yeah, 2, 3 if it's even better. So, long-winded answer. Thank you guys for the likes. 14 likes, 23 people. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. Keep the questions coming too. I love it. I'm here to teach, here to help you guys, give as much value as I can. See this 15. Low, high, lower, low. So this could be possible breaker in here. Right, we close above. Low, high, lower, low. Let's see these last 2 up close. Drag it over. Get a nice mid line on here. Let's make this a purple. So I would allow for a wick down into this 5 minute. Respect 50%. Let's see a fib. We drop a fib, depending on where this stops and comes back at 62. If it stops there and reverses, I like this 62 level beneath 50. So a lot of things stacking in here. We'll see though. It's still got to line up. Nothing's there yet. 100%. Let's see, Quinn. Is there a difference between Judas and Silver Bullet? Is that Judas happens during London? Is it market maker model Silver Bullet only for indices? No. So the Silver Bullet is also you. I like to stick to anything USD paired though. So like USD CAD, USD JPY, Euro USD, GBP USD, and a Judas is just an ICT slang term for a fake out, right? It can also be considered as like a model if you're using a Judas swing as part of your model. Now it does typically happen and it's more commonly referred to in the London session. Hey, what's up, Nokia? Yeah. But yeah, the opening during the New York, like the New York Open and the CME Open at 9:30 New York time, a lot of people will get caught up catching like trying to chase the buys or chasing the sells off of the open and the opening volume, and that can be the Judas swing, right? Rub M said, "What time frame do you look for London highs and lows?" Um, do you mean like? I mean, it could be any time. It could be any time because the price is going to be the price, right? So like, London highs and London lows would be like London session. So London session is going to be like 3. To like 8:30, and then they start overlapping, right? So like the London low was here, and then the London high was there. So we took the London low and then took the London high, both. So let's see, fib. Low to high. Yeah. I would love for it to come into this amount of a discount. We do have this 5-minute, and this breaker is this purple box. So there is a potential for it just to tap the top and then keep going, but I'd rather miss the move than it not come down to a nice 62 or 50% discount here and then take it higher. So that would be a better, more patient entry. Wick below into this 5-minute, but it has a potential to wick just in here using the top of this breaker. Do you take your entries before so real time if price comes to your point of interest? Sometimes. There has been times where I've taken it before the 10 a.m. It's usually like 9:55, something like that. But I like to wait till 10 because if you notice, like on Forex Factory or like news happens right at 10, a lot of times it can be in your favor or not in your favor and run against you. So I like to usually wait at least 10:10 or 10:30. 10:10 is that macro starts. So see here. Nice. Someone in the Discord's got a limit on this 5-minute, Eddie. Right in there. Yeah, that's nice. Market structure shift. So there. Silver bullet rules, 5-point stop. 5-point take profit. Scalp would be right there just at the high. But personally, I would like this. And then ticket for 10. That would be what I would prefer here. So contracts, weight redual limit. RJ's back. He said, on red folder days for USD, do you? So it depends on when the red folder news is, Brian. So like if news is in the afternoon, like we have FOMC speaker at 2 p.m., I'm going to want to do all my trading in the morning. Unless there's news right at 10 or around that, I'm going to wait 30 minutes after the news or after red folder to let price do what it's going to do, manipulate, and then wait for the manipulation and all of that, and then make the right, and then go and see what direction it wants to go. Cool. So we're in that 2. We're coming into that 2 o'clock here. I wanted to come into a deeper discount. So, but if it runs from this 5 off this breaker, which is this purple box, then we missed the move, or I missed the move, and I'm fine with that. I already made my profits this morning on my personal account. So this is just a Top Step combine that I got for $11. So if you want one, code veterans11 at checkout. It's only till midnight tonight. So go to Top Step, get that 50K for $11. How many funded accounts do you have? 3. The one main one I'm focusing on right now, though, is Top Step. I really like Top Step. I have 2 Apex ones, but I don't really, no shame on Apex. Apex is awesome. And another opportunity if you like Apex, but honestly, I really prefer Top Step. Top Step is nice. Really good company. And that's just my personal preference. So I bought 2 more 50Ks because they have the special going on for $11. So, yeah, why not? But you can have 3 total live with Top Step Max. So, gonna see if we can run up 3 of them. Hey, I appreciate everyone on this live right now. I'm starting to do these lives more. At least once a week on YouTube. So thank you guys for 19 likes, 27 viewers. Let's go. Hit that like button. Copy trading. Yeah, so I like that too. So Top Step has a spot where you can group them. In here, you can go down to like groups and group them together. And I like that you can trade right on TradingView. So there's tons of perks. So I keep looking this way. The chat is right here, but charts over here. I got 3 screens here. Let's go from the Caribbean. Welcome. Hit that like button. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for asking. Was literally trying it up. Let's go. How does the futures differ from Forex? I'm used to a lot size, not contracts. The deal sounds good, but I don't trade futures. Trading view, does it still copy? I'm not sure yet because this is going to be the first day I'm copy trading, so we'll see if it connects over on Tradeovate. I have them linked, so we'll see if it works. But the difference between Forex and futures, I'm going to tell you right now, is futures are way cleaner. It's more like, I will quote ICT, it's more of a gentleman's market, right? Because everyone is getting the same price delivery on the futures markets across the board. Doesn't matter what broker you're with. And in Forex, because there's so many different unregulated brokers, that they can open up the spread on you whenever they want to, right? So that's why when you're in a trade and like it's close to your stop loss and then just wicks you out, the spread opens up and then it goes in your direction, right? How many times has that happened in Forex? I know this because I used to be funded with my Forex funds, and the chart on TradingView would not match the chart that I was looking at on my broker and on my MT4. Like, I had a trailing stop loss, and on MT4 it took me out, but on TradingView it didn't even come close to my stop loss, and it took off. So that's the difference. And a lot of times yeah, exactly, Quinn. A lot of times, what was I gonna say is, a lot of times the if you're looking to get funded in the prop firm space in futures, it's much more affordable than it is in the Forex industry. So that's another thing. Another bonus is being able to trade through Tradeovate, being a regulated broker, and being able to link, being able to trade off of TradingView and get the exact price in futures. So yeah, in futures there's manipulation when it comes to liquidity, right? Smart money, but not when it comes to spread and commissions and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I made the move over. It's a lot cleaner. It respects levels a lot more. So, all right, we're in that 2 p.m. silver bullet window. We'll go from 2. Go 2 to 4. Oh, almost tagged in there. Quinn, Dana sounds beautiful. Yeah. So we're expecting 50% of this breaker so far. I would like it to wick down, just mohawk and tap in that 5 minute. So we have this 1 hour, 15 minute, and a 5 in there. We do have that higher end of the 5 minute that is in right now. Test phase. The silver bullet, yeah, exactly. So does the futures account still have same sets of rules as a regular account, or just pay monthly? So if you look at Top Step, the website, it'll tell you all the rules and stuff. Um, it's right now they have that special, right? So you can get it for 11. You can get a 50K for $11, and then it is going to be monthly. Like it's $49 a month, unless you pass the account within 30 days, right? So then that monthly goes away. Now, once you get to an express account, which is their live account, or the next step in your journey with TopStep, there is an activation fee of $149, but that's the same activation fee whether you have a 150K account, whether you have a 100K account, or a 50K account. So that's just their plain activation fee. Doesn't go up if you have a bigger account or anything like that. So now the difference between lot sizes, I remember that question. Lot sizes in contracts is instead of pips, you're dealing in ticks, right? So then every 4 ticks or 4 pips is 1 point. So a contract is going to be on the mini, I believe it's $25 per point. So then 25 times 5 is, I think, $250. So like 2 contracts, 5 points, 500. 10 points, 1,000. So now we do have this. Whoa. Whoa. This 1 minute or 5 minute. Why did I put 1 minute? Oopsies. See how the candle bodies are respecting it here? We wicked down 50% of this breaker, which is these last 2 up close candles before the manipulation down. So we have a low, high, lower low, and then candle body closes above, leaving a fair value gap. So this is a unicorn setup. But if we were to enter, if we entered here, see 5 points. It's not bad. It could still wick down in some drawdown and be okay. And we can target these highs. Let's take a buy here. I'm going to. Do not advise you to. What is this? It's not. We are demo trading here. Simulated. All right, 31 people. Let's go. 35 people. Hit that like button. I appreciate you guys. Ask your questions. I'm here to bring you guys value. So, let's see. So this is that limit. We'll move this over. And then this is my current. So I like how these candle bodies are respecting this 5 minute and 50% of this breaker, which is this purple box. We bounced off of this 15 minute and this 5 minute still open. This is a 1 hour we tapped into just after or just into lunch hour. So I like this buy side. Short term high. Let's see. Quinn said, "How long did it take you to transition and get used to futures?" I mean, it's pretty easy switch. Test phase, the silver bullet. Yes, it is test phase. What levels would you mark on the chart if you had none? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I can try to clean this up a bit. Yeah, I was trying to clean it up a little bit here, so it's not so crazy. This do text PM. So again, I like this limit here. Because if you measure this fib here to here, we tapped into discount just right before this 62, but I like 62 in this 5 minute that hasn't been tapped into yet. So I will allow it to mohawk into here, but we got to respect this low, because if we break this low, this is a market structure shift, higher time frame, and we could be heading towards these lows. But very bullish higher time frame to this buy side. So current entry, limit entry over here. Stefan said, "How do you recognize it when you're on the wrong side?" If it disrespects two PD arrays on the opposite in your opposite direction, or if a fair value gap closes with a candle body against you. The wicks will do the damage, but the candle bodies will tell the story. Let's go, 37 people. With all your videos on Discord, help me make that transition. Never traded futures. Will all your videos on Discord help? Yeah. You can also ask questions in the Discord anytime. You know, everyone in the Discord is super friendly. We're all there to help each other. And yeah, we'll help you make the transition if you want to do that, for sure. Me, my brother Eddie's in there. Tons of people. We all trade futures in the Discord. So if anyone's interested in the Discord, it is in the link in the description. Yeah, not that expensive. It's a lifetime one-time payment. So once you're in, you're in. Let's go, Quinn. All right, so from entry, TP1, 5 points. Why are my caps like this? So we have a lot of bullish PD rays in here. Look at this. Overlapping. 1 hour. 15-minute. 5-minute hasn't been tapped yet. Let's see. Alan said, Discord is worth every penny. Let's go, Alan. Please, can you show your fib settings? Of course, Andrea. Let's see. Fib. ICT, OTE. Settings. Brian Thomas. The volume sucks right now. Yeah. Yeah, it seems pretty lethargic right now. You're welcome. Let me know when you got them so I can close it. But candle bodies, right? Respecting. Candle bodies will tell the story. The wicks will do the damage. Drop the link in here again for anyone that wants to Discord. If you want more days and the Discord, we do boot camps on Monday morning for 2 hours. So first hour in the morning, it's a whole class, and then the second half is tape reading. So that gives you Monday through Thursday. Sometimes Fridays we'll do a random live or class, or we do giveaways. So I think the next giveaway is going to be 300 members. So we give away some challenges. Do you also look SMT with NAS and Dow? Yes, I do. I'm long on NAS on SM 5 minute for nice. Nice AMG. Yeah, so we can take a look at NASDAQ. So they're pretty equal right now. Those, yeah, yeah. I do watch NAS at the same time to see what it's doing sometimes, and I also like looking at the dollar index, the DXY, in correlation. Again, I would allow for it to mohawk into this limit here, 62 level, and then bounce. If it takes us out here, we're wrong anyways because this market structure shift on the higher time frame would then send us down to take out these lows here. But this low to this high, discount market in here. Also this nice 5-minute breaker. Nina, hello. Do you make live meetings or videos in Discord for your members? Yes. So Tuesday through Thursday, for just the regular Discord members, we'll trade Silver Bullet 10 to 11 a.m. Just like Alan said above, Discord is worth every penny. Oh, thanks. That's fine. Yeah, and they're recorded, so the lives are recorded. If you want the boot camp, when you click the link, the boot camp is $97, but you're gonna get the Discord like lifetime, and then you're getting the Monday boot camps for like I think it's like 54 or 43 bucks or something like that. So you get bang for a buck, and then you get Monday through Thursday with more of a one-on-one. Where Mondays is more of a one-on-one with me, where you ask questions, we're learning more concepts, hammering down concepts, getting more consistent in your system, asking questions on your trading, psychology, mindset, rules, risk management. So the boot camps are really nice. Those are recorded as well for the boot camp members, so you can go back and watch the lessons if you're a boot camp member. Some water here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I love every single one of you guys for coming in here. The boot camp is for 1 month. Yeah, yeah. The boot camp is for 1 month. So we're going to the end of November. But here's the thing: for next month, for December, once you're in the Discord, you get a coupon if you want to get into the December boot camp for 50% off. So it's still you're still only getting it. You're still only paying like I think it's like $43 or something like that for the boot camp. So as opposed to if you wanted a one-on-one with me, it's like $250 for a couple hours or $125 for an hour. So the Discord and the boot camp, you're getting huge bang for your buck. You get 2 hours with me on Mondays. But even if you just get the Discord, I mean, it's really just a small price to hold you more accountable, because if you give something to someone for free, they're not gonna really take it as they're not gonna respect it as much or value it as much. You know what I mean? So imagine if you pay like $2,000 for something. Maybe it's a pair of shoes or like something, I don't know, a nice jacket or a nice couch, right? You're gonna really value and take care of that thing because you're like, man, I spent a lot of money on that thing. That thing is nice. I want to take care of it. I want to value it. So, yeah, I mean, that's why I only charge like $50 because I want to make it affordable for people. I'm not here to try to like price gouge people. It's just more of something to help transact the value and have them hold themselves more accountable. Like, hey, I paid $50 for this, or I paid $97 for this. Let me take this serious. Let me invest a little bit of money that I'm gonna spend eating out anyways this week, right? You and someone else go eat out one time this week, you're probably gonna spend close to $50, right? Let's go 225. So we're still inside of this weekly low fair value gap. So weekly high is up here, and in between is that daily buy side or daily fair value gap. If I can drag it over here. Dude, thank you so much, everyone that's watching live right now. I just want to say I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna try to do more of these YouTube lives. This is freaking awesome. Appreciate it. I'm loving all your questions. Hopefully I'm answering them to the best of my ability, and you're getting a lot of value, and I'm helping you. WLI, let's go. Again, typically I just trade the AM session, but sometimes I'll trade the PM session. So that's what I'm doing it today. Doing the PM session for you guys on YouTube, to give you guys on YouTube something live to show you guys what we do in the Discord every day. So pop up the Discord here. So all members getting funded here. Certificates. So let's see, testimonials. People posting their payouts. So these are all the Zoom links. We trade live. And then we have the main chat. Let's see. So my buys this morning, taking that run up. So really, really cool community we got. I love everybody in the Discord if you're already in there. Let's see. Of course, Floyd Sound, you bullish or bearish? Higher time frame, bullish. Floyd Sound. Is trading your main source of income? Do you have a job as well? Yes, I have a part-time job, a business I run, help run. I'm also a competitive bodybuilder and online coach. So that's kind of like my main thing is online coaching in fitness and health and bodybuilding. I also have a clothing brand. Would you like to explain the what? SMT? I struggle sometimes. So SMT is just called a smart money tool. So and it should only be like one piece of the puzzle. Do you guys use a strategy for using multiple accounts to manage risk? Yeah, so usually I like to risk 250 to 500. I usually stick to one or two contracts on a $50,000 account. I mean, it's really all you need, like one or two contracts, 5 to 10 points. Shoot for 15 points a week. That's a really good trading career. What's your favorite PD arrays? I like breakers, right? Like this one. Breakers and fair value gaps are my favorite. It's my favorite combo, the unicorn setup. But my favorite model is like the market maker sell and buy model. If I can catch the silver bullet in those runs, forget about it. So nice. Let's see. Dove's asking main source of income. So my goal is to have trading payouts eventually add up to save up a year's worth of income and bills so that I can try to make that transition. So you always want to set yourself up ahead of time, prepare yourself so that you can give yourself that cushion and not so much pressure in trading. That's my personal opinion. But you can set small term goals, like maybe 1 month your trading pays for your cell phone bill or pays for something. Right? Which broker do the majority use here, and which offers trading view SB? I like Trade-Evate and or Top Step if you're looking for a firm. Top Step. Again, anyone that wants to get a Top Step 50K account today, at midnight the code ends, but it's Veterans 11. Let's see. $11 50K combine. But even on a personal broker, I like AMP and Trade-Evate. Which brokers on TradingView have minimum of $50? I think Trade-Evate. I think you can put like $50 in, and you can connect it to TradingView if you want to pay $10 a month. You can connect it to TradingView. I wonder if it's copy trading. So for C. Hmm. 14. Uh-oh. Am I on the wrong accounts? I'm on a practice. Oh, I am on a practice. Oops. I was trying to be on this one. Oh, crap. Oops. That's right. It's meant to be. Don't understand which broker connect with TradingView. Tradeovate. Click down here. Tradeovate. That's all right, Rub. That's what, man. With this type of trading, there's always gonna be a setup. There's gonna be another one from 3:15 to 3:45. There's gonna be another one in the morning. So it's all good. You mean it's showing the analysis is still practice. It's still sharpening the tools. It's still teaching you guys a lot of things too. Reading price action, PD raise, premium discount using Fibonacci, higher time frame to lower time frame. So yeah. So there's another macro that runs. The algorithm will run another macro from 3:15 to 3:45. You said you mainly trade AM session. Do you normally trade between 10 and 11? Yes, that is my hour. That's where I clock in and I'm trading 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. New York time. So always have your chart set to New York. Just come here, click New York, and whatever time 10 to 11 is New York compared to your time. How do you go about linking accounts? You'll come up here to Tradeovate. You log into your Tradeovate, and then you go to Settings, Add-ons, and then you click TradingView. Top Step. If you have Top Step, it's free. If you open your own Tradeovate, it's $10 a month. So there's 5 points there. Taking out these equal highs there. Discord. Just got 5 handles. Let's go. See? We all winning. Get in the Discord. People try to say like, I don't do this. Man, come on. We just call this live on YouTube. So thankful for these concepts, man. Shout out to ICT. That happened to me last week. Oh yeah. Practice account. That's all right. Rub said, "See you tomorrow before I overtrade." Yeah. Hey, how do you join the How do we join the Discord, bro? Here's the link right here. What time are you starting your stream every day? 10 to 11 a.m. in the Discord, Tuesday through Thursday. YouTube, I'm only doing here and there. Like I think last week on, what was it? Thursday or Friday, I did a live YouTube. So YouTubes are kind of sporadic, but Tuesday through Thursday every morning in the Discord. What do you think about 90-minute cycle? Yeah, I think it's good. One piece of the puzzle, though. Um, if it helps your trading model, if you think it can help add value to your trading model over 6 hours. Yeah, I see. I think it's a lot of the things I've been seeing lately about like the quarterly shifts, but or quarters. But I'm good with this model, silver bullet model, and just mastering that because the silver bullet is one small piece of a market maker model, buy or sell model, and studying ICT, learning from him, that's his favorite model is that whole market maker buy and sell model. His one set up for life. Silver Bullet's his favorite. It's the one he's going to use next year when he competes in the Robbins Cup to beat everybody. I mean, how often do we have live sessions in the VIP membership? Tuesday through Thursday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days a week, 10 to 11 a.m. So you can get 3 days a week a.m. session. If you want more, do the boot camp. You get 2 hours in the morning. But take, try not to trade on Fridays at all. Take Fridays off. Fridays we do giveaways sometimes, or I might do a class, random free class for everyone in the Discord. So you only trade silver bullet, or it's just your favorite? Yeah, I only trade silver bullet. That's my model. But I can help you if you have a different model, or teach you, or help you find more consistency in whatever model you want to do. If it's based off of ICT concepts and fundamentals, what time frame or frames do you prefer to use a market maker buy and sell model? I use them all. So, but my entries are this. Like, let me show you guys. This is pretty much it, right? So, top down analysis, weekly, daily, 4 hour, and then I'm waiting for a 4 hour, 1 hour market structure shift, smart money divergence, or a market maker sell model off like a 1 hour or 15-minute PD array, like a gap. Yeah, understanding day and higher time frame. Yep. So like 1 hour, 15 minute are gonna be PD arrays. I'm looking to see if it's gonna use it as a reversal, smart money reversal, and then I'll try to find where's the original consolidation on maybe a 5 minute or 1 minute area or so, or even a 1 hour. And then execution is gonna be a 15 minute, 5 minute, or 1 minute, right? So if you trade London 2 to 5, if you're in New York, it's gonna be 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. But inside of that is that 10 to 11, right? So you're waiting for your market structure shift, PD array on a confirmation time frame. You don't always have to wait for a sweep of liquidity, but 5 minute fair value gaps I like, and breakers, right? So what I'll do is like inside of this 5 minute, if we go down to the one, right? We can maybe look to see if there was a fair value gap inside of this 5 minute, which there wasn't. But if it would have tapped back into like let's say this area, like broke market structure back down, you could take a sniper entry off of here up. Right, so we came into this 5 minute. Yeah. So that's how I would scale in. But there's a reason why ICT's logo is a circle inside of a circle inside of a circle. Right? Market structure shift down to a PD array on a daily, down to a 1 hour, market structure shift on the 1 hour, down to a 5 minute or 15 minute, go inside the 15 minute, market structure, fair value gap, into a 5 minute, go down to the 5 minute, enter off a 1 minute market structure, fair value gap, 1 minute to higher time frame PD array, or your 5 or 10 points. That's the sauce right there. That is daily to a 1 hour to a 15.51. I've even gotten to a point now where I've taken some crazy trades off of the 15-second and the 30-second, which to me, it's crazy to me to think. If I look back to think now, entering off of 15-second or 30-second, I would have been like, you're crazy. But because of time on the chart, understanding the concepts, and they all fit together, you start to trust yourself and build that confidence and reading the candlesticks and how they're forming and the different gaps and how they stack together from higher down to the lower time frame. And then again, like I said earlier in the stream, when you pair the concepts and the PD arrays with time, certain times, that's the secret. Not just a gap, not just any liquidity sweep, not just any PD array. It's you got to pair it with the time. What time is it hitting these areas? And that's the key. Easy Kevin said, let's go. Yes, sir. The only thing is, Eddie, is I accidentally am on a practice. I didn't mean to hit the practice when I was trying to hit one of the fresh 50Ks, but nonetheless. Yeah. So we can get rid of this buy limit here. Move this up to the slow. I would want to see it break this internal high before we go break even. We entered on the same exact position unknowingly. We do that a lot, bro. It's so funny. What time is it? 250. Right, so you could see it pull back into that 250 macro starting. Guess what? We're getting ready to hit that 315 time frame, which is here. Two to three. So let's say you're in this still, right? I've been doing exactly what you said. It works like a bomb. What is this? Nazim Kassim. I've been doing exactly what you said. It works like a bomb. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. So if you're reading price here, right, we have a small volume imbalance. So we would want to see it respect this. You look closely. You can see where these wicks are in here. Just wicks, right? No bodies. So we want to see it respect this. There's also a gap just below it. So this whole area, we want it respected. Next area for it to respect, we would want it to respect this gap we talked about earlier that I never tapped into here. So again, we're coming into that 250 macro, so we get a pullback. 315, you don't know if we get a continuation or we finally break lower to run the sell side liquidity below. So if you're trading silver bullet, first TP, if you're just shooting for your 5 points, boom, you would have got it right there. 5 points. 3 trades a week, 15 points a week. I mean, that's all you need. This is on a practice account, so we're going to see if we can run up the whole 10 towards that daily as the draw and liquidity here, but we shall see. So, see how we're starting to push down here. Would want to see this used as an order block and reject up. If not, our next point of interest is here. Oh, it closed below there. Still in this order block. Next volume imbalance, tiny on the 1 minute here. What do we have 5 minute wise? 5 minute volume imbalance right there. Make this a little bit more visible. Oh, thanks, bro. Appreciate the $2, easy. So close right on it there. Thanks, bro. Close right on it there. One minute. Big displacement. Notice what time this happened at. 2:50. Right? So I'm going to close here. And let's see if we can get something on the actual 50K. Still inside of this 5 minute. Price seems exhausted. Too hard to understand. Yeah. So I would like it to power through this bearish right up here. Come on. There you go. So now let's see if they link. No. There we go. Price seems too hard to understand. Mr. Unique. Yeah, I know, Mr. Unique. There's a lot of stuff on my chart here. Especially if you're just joining. Do you find that color coding your fair value ups by time frame makes it easier to see rather than... Yeah. Or at least like the time, and then I have color, like the colors differentiate me for like bullish or bearish. So like we still have this 5 minute below in that 62 area. We tapped the bottom end of this 5 again and then closed back in. So I would like it to power back through if we can, but again, we're right at the low, the weekly, so not too sure. We might get a market structure break beneath here, but we're pretty bullish. We're 50% of this gap. What's NQ doing? NQ 5 minute, 5 minute. Minute. Plus group, yeah. going into 3 o'clock. So PM 2 to 3, silver bullets over. So typically this is where you want to get your entry. So this is the entry window. It doesn't mean the whole move has to happen during this window. It just means that's your entry time. So still a lot of things supporting this, but again, we are in the higher time frame weekly. So higher time frame, it could bounce down still. Pika, are we not going into the lunch hour low? Well, let's see. Lunch hour low is already ran here. 1 o'clock. Low. Lunch hour high is here. Thought we were pushing for that before ending day bullish session as per daily bias. I think we could go to the daily buy side. The daily fair value gap. So much stuff right there. There's a daily fair value gap right in here, just above us. Created a low wick. Candle body flipped up, took out Friday's high. Tap that 5 minute. In trading view exists a tool by ICT. The colors for oh nice. I like to make my own. The only thing I do like to use is this ICT index futures for like time levels and like vertical times, because again the key factor is time and price. So certain times, right? So like it tells me lunch hour. I have it set to 10 to 11 for this window. Tells me like New York midnight opening is this purple line and different things like that. So that's why I like using this. But I like turning it off because it's just too much going on in the charts. So we tapped into discount, right? That 5 minute here. Still in that breaker, 5 minute breaker there. Tap the 62 level. Get rid of this. 5 minute still has 10 seconds to close inside this gap. Never mind, I was looking at US30 USG trading view. I'm a noob, just let me see last night. No worries, Pika. That's what we're here for. No question is a wrong question. No question is a dumb question. So Took out these lows here, liquidity. That's 4 contracts on 11. 44. $30. So you can only make so much in a day on Top Step before the dinging. So I can only make 7.5 points on these 4 contracts. Discord. Too bad it's on practice, but getting really comfortable with trades. Alright. So if we get this 7.5 points, be 1,500. Let's just take profit 44.36.25. I don't want to let me go up. Here we go. There we go. Think. I want to see an inverted fair value gap in that 1 minute NQ is in the high. Oh yeah, this one, right? See, this one uses it inverted. All right, 310, 311. See if we can get a run up at 315 here in the next couple minutes. Nice. Nice push. So we do have this 5-minute bearish one. Bearish, where I got? I always just like to know where I'm at. I like to know if price stalls or does something, why and where, and what areas. So you have a favorite ICT teacher besides the man himself, someone who condenses and teaches well? Yeah, myself. Click in the Discord here. I've helped a lot of people get funded. Gotta figure out how to connect all these accounts. So we're in that 5-minute in there. 315. See, if we didn't know that 5 was there, we would be like, why is it rejecting, right? We have that 5 minute, 15 minute. I see it going down first for liquidity because of NAS ain't high. 7T. What do I see? I see this going up higher on NAS. We respected this 5 minute, bouncing higher. I'd like to see it disrespect this 5 minute for value gap. Let's see, 5 minute. Measure this wick. Here. It's 44.2750. Just gotta minimize risk on this account. Go ahead and trail there on this account. If it takes me out, I'll take that profit on there. This one, unless it wants to run. Higher.
Stock filled.
Nice. 116 there. Hundred said, never mind. Don't understand SMT well. Two minutes. I would like to close above this fair value gap on the 5 minute. One minute. Yes, I don't like that rejection there. I like that push. See, I like this 1 minute in here too. There. Very nice. Closed above. Let's see, where's 5 points from our entry? Five there. Hey, just joined. Looks like you're going good. Thanks. Yeah, just watching this 5 minute. We closed above, but there's a small 1 minute in here. I think we're pretty okay on this bearish one. 1 minute, kind of in there. Tapped into this volume imbalance and pushed back up. Very nice flip. Appreciate everyone that hit that like button. Subscribe. Love you guys. If you want to do this with us live Tuesday through Thursday on Discord, we trade live. So we're bullet 10 to 11 a.m. Click the link in the description, or there's a link in the chat room if you scroll up. So that price doesn't want to continue up higher here. Oh, the top step sales ended. I thought they were doing until midnight tonight, or maybe 12. Maybe it was 12 during the day. Tapping the volume imbalance again. Still inside this 5 minute. See if we can pull a magnet. Come on up here. So we're still inside this 5 minute fair value gap. Tap 50%. Or midway of this fair value gap. So how I would be reading price here is you can also measure this long wick here and look at 50%, tap there and reject it. So that's a good sign there in the first couple minutes of this 5 minute. We can still flip and take out some of these highs up here. Oh my gosh, easy. It's still going on. That's funny. All right, so yeah, if you want a top step, the magnet is the secret. See that? So I do like how so far we have respected this 5 minute wick. 50%. We're right at that fair value gap on the weekly low. And we've just been trading around that area this afternoon. Even on Friday, we tapped up into it and then rejected from it. So how much you charge for the magnet? That's funny. It's free on TradingView. Took sales on NAS100 currently up, so we shall see. Nice, Floyd. Nice. Nice 5 minute bearish in there. Tapping this 5 minute across there. But that's a nice 5 minute there. Some nice equal lows here. So targets there. This could be a target. This could be a target. Oh, on NAS. What do you mean ES? Coming into 345 soon. So 315, 345 macro. Oh yeah, of course. My pleasure, Floyd. Going back down to entry here. Very tight stop. See 50% of this wick here.
Stock field.
Oh, not fast enough. What are we at? What do we go down? Minus 87. That's not bad. Still inside this 5-minute. New 5-minute.
Stock field.
Why do I do that? Close it. Thanks, bro. It closed it already. It's only 191 out of a 50,000. We're just consolidating around here. I've been looking to get into futures, but don't understand how the contracts work yet, as I'm used to Forex. It's a super easy transition. It's really a lot simpler. Like 4 ticks is 1 point. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pips or ticks is 1 point. On one contract, look, buy one contract for 4 ticks, $50. So 1 point, because 4 ticks equals 1 point, is $50. Right? 1 tick is $12.50. So $12.50 a tick or pip. If you do 2 contracts, it becomes 25. So 40.
Order filled.
Go for I like this area for buys. 50%.
Order filled.
So 4 contracts. Let's see. 1500. Be 30. Wait, right? Is that right? Take profit. It's 30 ticks. So that's here. Points. What time you usually come on, Andrew? So Discord is 10 to 11 a.m. Silver Bullet, Tuesday through Thursday. I'm just doing PM session today because I've been wanting to do some YouTube lives. So, and I got these Top Step for $11. So I like to trade them aggressively on the combines. And then once I'm funded with them, I'll trade them more conservatively, just the PM or just the AM sessions. the daily candle looks like. We could just consolidate right in here around this price where we've just been wicking at, like 44.28. Typically what happens at the end of the day is it's going to want to clear out both sides of the market. So it'll clear out lows and then probably clear out highs, or clear out highs and then clear out lows. So we're going to try to hold this. So clearing out some lows there. Still have this 5 minute. Could bounce from again. Oh, there she goes.
Stock filled.
So now on the 15 minute, let's clear some of this out. See, it's 5. Don't satisfy. Let's see, 12. NASDAQ tapping that. Coming into the close of the day. So clearing out sellers or buyers. Right at New York open again. $15-minute. 1 hour. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everyone coming on here. We did what, a couple hours, so some combine trading, demo trading. We did some practice trading. Let's go AMG. So this morning caught like $1,000 buy here. Took these all the way up, scaled in the second position. So we crushed it this morning live on the boot camp. If you're interested in the Discord, using your code, let's go. Yeah. Go get that $11 top step. Or if you want, and then after that, come in, get that $50 lifetime and trade live with us. Trade live with us Tuesdays. Get your certificate. Pass your challenge. Come trade with us. Okay. Tons of chat rooms in here. Market review, strategies, like tons of stuff in here. So come trade with us in the Discord. Everyone's killing it. We get the account $11. Yeah, 50K is on Top Step. So don't forget to hit that like button before you dip out. Subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Anyone that joins the Discord today, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Later, Stefan. Later, guys. Later, Isaac. Later, Surf. Later, Rowdy. Later, Floyd. Later, Easy. Later, Beb. Andrea. Who else was in here? Beep Beep. Pika. Brian. 4PF. Jeff. Quinn. Rube. RJ. Nokia. Dylan. Thank you guys all. Take care, guys. MG. Darren. Crypto Panda. Let's go. Take care. I'm going to find the camera here. Peace out.